Malaysia is vulnerable to a slowdown in China as exports to China contribute 9.8% of Malaysia's gross domestic product. Moodys Investor Services reported that Malaysia's export basket is heavily weighted towards commodities and it will feel the twin impact of weaker Chinese demand and falling global commodity prices. Moody's Vice President and Senior Research Analyst Rahul Ghosh noted that on aggregate, ASEAN member countries exported 12.2% of their total outbound shipments to China in 2013. It is up from just 7.3% a decade earlier. Moody's is expecting Chinese demand to soften as the economy undergoes a process of rebalancing, and the risk that this process could prove disorderly is rising. Meanwhile, the agency believes that Singapore's economy is the most exposed to a downside China growth shock, with its exports to China in 2013 accounting for 16.4% of its GDP, against a regional average of 7.9%. It adds that Singapore is also the only ASEAN country with significant financial exposure to China, with loans to the mainland ranging from 7% to 19% for the top 3 Singaporean banks. However, Ghosh pointed out that much of this lending is dominated by short-term trade financing rather than direct exposure to Chinese companies or the country's investment boom, which is likely to prove more resilient.